Novak Djokovic seemingly has an easy match to get into the Miami Open final. Can he win it all? Let's find out on String Theory. My oh my, what a quarterfinal round we got at the Miami Open. We are left with two very different looking semifinals. We have Grigor Dimitrov against Novak Djokovic and Jakub Mensik against Taylor Fritz. And boy oh boy, these prospective semifinals could not be any more different. If we look at the first one, Novak Djokovic against Grigor Dimitrov. I don't even know if this match is going to happen. Grigor Dimitrov was absolutely decimated after his match against Francisco Cerundolo. And, I mean, for good reason. In the second set, he was leading the whole time. He looked so depressed. His box was trying to cheer him up, saying, come on, G, you got this. He was clearly exhausted. The guy went on to save a match point, won it in the tiebreak, was falling over. It was a great effort from Dimitrov, but I don't know how he's going to follow that up against Novak Djokovic, the king of endurance. Yes, even in his old age. Dimitrov had to be helped off the court. He's made a great effort to get back to the semifinal here. Obviously, he lost in the final last year to Yannick Sinner. But yeah, honestly, I think this is going to be a walkover. Lock it in right now. Grigor Dimitrov will not play the semifinal against Novak Djokovic. But we have to talk about if they do play. Because Novak Djokovic beat Sebastian Korda today. A pretty good match from Djokovic. He definitely wavered a little bit in the second set and had to fight back against Korda, but he did. He made it through, and he has not had to play any terribly long matches. But he's got his mojo back, and honestly, I think he has a really good shot at winning the Miami Open this year. If his match against Dimitrov does go ahead, I think we're going to see lockdown Djokovic. He's going to make Dimitrov suffer. I just don't see a way that Dimitrov can win. I don't see how he can possibly survive a Novak Djokovic match. Let's look at their head-to-head just for fun to see what he's up against. Yeah, Dimitrov isn't winning this match. I applaud him. I think he's made a great effort. He's had a great tournament. Time for him to move on to the clay. Let's move on to the second semifinal. But first, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We've got 3 subscribers here at String Theory. You could be the 4th, 5th, heck, maybe even 6th subscriber. So be sure to follow along. We'll be covering all the top tournaments throughout the year. Let's move on to semifinal number 2. Semifinal number 2 will be contested by the unseeded Jakub Mensik against Taylor Fritz, the number 3 seed. Jakub Mensik, the unsung young gun of this tournament, Joao Fonseca, has gotten all the press, all the love from the fans. Jakub Mensik has certainly kind of slid his way. He is another very exciting young player. He's really having a breakout tournament. Yes, he had a walkover in the round of 16. Yes, Arthur Fields was totally decimated from his match with Alexander Zverev. But, he's into the semifinals. He has a shot to make the final. The 19-year-old has a shot to totally take over the headlines, to take over from Joao Fonseca, to prove that he is the number 1 prospect on the ATP Tour. And I think he'll relish that chance. And honestly, I think he's got a shot against Taylor Fritz. The men's game is totally wide open now. Gone are the days of the Big Four being the Final Four in every single tournament. This tournament has shown anybody can lose at any time. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. Jakub Mensik certainly has a chance, but I'm not saying he's going to win. I actually think this match could really be a toss-up. By far, a much more interesting match than Djokovic versus Dimitrov. On the one hand, you have Jakub Mensik, who hasn't had to play a ton of tennis and also hasn't had to play a ton of top players. On the other hand, you have Taylor Fritz, who did have a massive, just exuberant win against Matteo Berrettini, but it took him 9 match points to get across the finish line. I don't know if that boosts your confidence a ton once you get back to the hotel room, or if it's kind of like, oh geez, I should have finished that hours ago. I think this could be a really, really fun matchup. They have played one match before, 2023 US Open. That was a great match too. Oh, well, not every match is going to be a classic. I don't think you can take a lot from their 2023 match. Obviously, both players have progressed a lot since then. So I'm sticking to my guns. The best semifinal, maybe the only semifinal, will be Jakub Mensik against Taylor Fritz. And for my final prediction, I think it will be Novak Djokovic against Taylor Fritz. I'm going to go standard. I'm not feeling too frisky today. But I think they'll be in the final, and I think Novak Djokovic will win this tournament. Whether he plays a semifinal at all tomorrow, I think he'll be locked in for that. I think he'll be locked in for the final. I think Djokovic has got this tournament in the bag. So that's about it for the preview of the Miami Open semifinals. Be sure to comment your predictions down below. Obviously looking forward to seeing who will take the crown at the Miami Open. We'll be covering all that and more here on String Theory. Peace out.